Welcome, welcome back. Welcome to Mumford High School. My name is Miss Lane, and I'm so glad to have you in my class. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Well, I was born in Texas and moved to Mississippi when I was, 13? And I went to Ole Miss, University of Mississippi, graduated with a degree in banking and finance, with an associate's in accounting and associate's in marketing. My big deal was I always liked to teach. I mean, I was a kid who, the day after we got out of school, was having class in the garage and teaching everybody. But I was like, well, you can't make any money in that. So I went to banking and finance and had a career there, did well. I was in the mortgage industry. I worked for First Tennessee, and then I had my own business and did really well with that. And then the housing market crashed. And so I said, well, I'll go back to work at First Tennessee. And was called and asked if I would consider teaching math. So they said, well, I taught at the bank. I taught all over the country seminars on banking. And I said, well, there's a big difference. They get paid to be there. These are teenagers who don't care about being in a math class. But I'd worked with youth in church and stuff, so I was excited about it, and I still am excited about it. So I went to University in Memphis, took a few more classes in education, and got pursued my master's there. And now I'm a highly qualified, certified math teacher. I'm also certified in business. But this will be my 20th year at Mumford High School. I've been here since 2002. That's when I started teaching. So this will be my 20th year, and I will probably retire from Mumford High School, Lord willing, because I am 100% a Mumford Cougar. My family. Let's start off. I'm a preacher's daughter. My father was in the ministry for over 60 years. Mom and dad were married for 58 years. My mom passed in 2010, and then my daddy passed in 2015. I'm a daddy's girl through and through, and I miss him like crazy. I was married to Ronnie Lane. He's my best friend, and he passed away suddenly March of 2018. And so now I sold our house and I live next to my stepdaughter and her family. I have a brother. He is band director at Brighton High School. He's married and has two daughters. And I also have an older sister, Phyllis. She's has two children and one grandchild. I'm blessed that God gave me a wonderful stepdaughter, Ashley, and she's married to David, great son-in-law, and they gave me two beautiful, wonderful grandsons, and they call me KK, and they are my life. They keep me busy. They're going to be 11 and 13 this year. So yeah, during the COVID lockdown, I had to do online, and then I also had to do their school. Woo, that was crazy, crazy, crazy. The younger one loves school. I mean, he does his work, he gets it done, and moves on. The older one, Jeb, hates math. It just breaks my heart. He hates math. And he's it's like pulling teeth to get him to do his work. So I have it at home too. Let's see. My pets. I have two little rat terriers named Pixie and Tink, short for Pixie Dust and Tinkerbell. Um, we had a Jack Russell named Sissy, which was Ronnie's baby girl, and she passed 2016, and so we went and got these two little darlings. We went to get one, and we come home with three. One of them we gave to my sister, and these are all sisters, and they are a handful. Believe me, they tag team me all the time. Um, we also have Ashley and them have a Welsh Terrier named Ellie, and she's in the picture to the left with the chickens. And then we have an Australian Shepherd. Well, he's really an Aussie Doodle. He's part poodle and part Australian Shepherd, named Archie. And he's a boy, and all the rest of them are girls. And he is just goofy, big, lanky legs. He's just a mess. We also have 19 hens and one rooster named Roy. We started out with 6 hens. Before Roy, we had a rooster named Batman. He was a gray and white silky, and I honestly believe he was demon possessed. Every time I would walk out to go let the hens out or feed them or something, he would run and just run at me and try to drop kick me, jump. I hated that chicken, and I have a huge fear of birds. Can't stand them. They're all right to look at, but don't come near me. Things that I love to do. Disney World. If you ask anybody in school, they'll tell you Miss Lane is a Disney freak. I try to go at least twice a year. Me and my husband, that was our happy place. That was our getaway. So it's a little different now going without him, but I still do. I love it. And a sad thing, my boys, they're all right. They care less if they go or not. They'll go to the water parks. They'll go to Galaxy's Edge. They prefer Universal, of course. They're boys, I also like Kindred Spirits, the ghost hunting show. I love all ghost paranormal shows like that. Now, if I saw one, it would scare me to death. But I love watching it. And I know most of it's just fake and stuff, but I do love it. The beach. I haven't been to the beach in quite a while, and I was telling my daughter that we definitely needed to go, so I think we're going to try to go Christmas. YouTube. I watch YouTube all the time. I hardly watch TV. I mean, I can't stand commercials, so unless it's recorded, I'm not going to watch TV. TikTok. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. I'll get on TikTok and look up, and I've been on there for 4 hours. I'm like, oh, I'm as bad as the kids. But no, I'm not on TikTok. No, I'm not going to be one of those crazy old women getting out there trying to do some of those dances. Forget that. But I love looking at TikTok. And Universal. I like Universal too. Music. I love music. If you look at my playlist, I've got anything from gospel. I like to listen to a lot of smooth jazz, country, rock, 80s rock, 70s rock, 90s rock. And then I some rap. Depends on who it is, if it's not too vulgar. Um, Eminem, I like Eminem. I know that's old school. I know. And believe it or not, heavy metal. I've got some Metallica, AC/DC. Um, but I am a kid of the '80s, so yeah. But those are the main things that I like to do. I've got to quit watching so much TikTok though. I can procrastinate with that. Um, School. I'm so excited to starting a new school year. I hope we are done with COVID. I want to be back to as normal as we can get. I'm excited that we're gonna have go back football games and go back to all the games and stuff, be normal again. Band, that they'll have full band and the competitions. You know, that we'll get to do our theater arts, the plays and everything. Homecoming, we haven't had homecoming. You know, those things we just last year was so weird. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. One thing that did come out of COVID is the schools got some money. So each of you are going to get a laptop, a Chromebook this year that you can carry home, but you have to bring it to school each morning. All right, that's a big deal. You got to bring it to school fully charged. So you can't leave home without it. Um, Most teachers don't use books anymore. You have a digital book you can use. So, you know, your backpack's not going to be loaded down with a lot of books. It's going to be you're carrying your laptop. All right. But having the Chromebook's going to make it a lot easier. Last year doing Google Classroom, most everyone had a smartphone, but there were a few that did not or didn't have internet at the house. And so there was a lot of things that we could not do. But since everyone will have a laptop in class, we'll be able to do some new things, use some different platforms, do use some different websites, do a lot of interactive stuff. Hey, we might even make some TikToks. Yeah, let y'all make them. But I just want to. I'm hoping that this will make you, excited about math. Well, at least where you're not dreading math. All right. So I can't wait to see y'all. I just want to make this a great year. All right. So I will get ready, and we're gonna just start the year off right. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.